How do I share? Am I seriously live? The moment you can fuck off. Steak. I have questions, and they are many. Nah, fam. I'm good. This frog is straight up eating a fucking snake. Fucking just went ballistic on that scorpion. Damn, dude. Taking that centipede to, oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. Not a centipede. Oh, I'm good. That's a fucking crab. Bruh. Bruh. Time. Bruh. Wait, seriously? What? What the fuck? Boy. Oh, that's how you do it. I'm an idiot. Stay. Idiota. I hope my music doesn't show up. Bunk. Oh, sweet mother of God. It's just lucky these people can't see this shit. Damn, she got a lot of tats. Have to give that one a heart. Mm-hmm. No, this is not the shit we need. I want you. Now move it. Bruh. Well, it's sort of working. Want that one. Serve. Nope. Peace. Wow, that shit dries fast. First time giggity. Yeah. 9. Is this thing working? Oh my God. You, sir, are very strange. Anyways, let's just get back to it. ¿Qué pasó? Welcome to the stream, the first person here. Hopefully more people show up. All right, cardboard flange. Also, you got issues that you should probably work out, dude. Maybe just a little. Scream for daddy. What the fuck is wrong with you people? This neon pink is so thick. Like it's almost like glue. Bullshit. Bullshit. Also, I'll get back to you on that last one. Promise. More people need to show up. Invite your friends, man. Or people you just know. I actually really like the way this pink goes over the purple. How it just kind of fades out when the strip's thin. Besides, you'd be disgusted with what's directly being... Well, I take that back. I have painted that. How do I do this? Just get the line in at least. Should put you down for a moment. Niet. Just so you can see what the hell I'm working on. God. Hashtag washed out city. How's the video stream? Is everything coming in all right? This is monitor 2, even though monitor 1's over there. But this is monitor 2, but it's monitor 1 as far as the computer. It's janky. So I'm watching you on this monitor while simultaneously broadcasting on that monitor. So, yeah. Just so you know. You leave. Is there anyone watching? You can go fuck off. Fuck it. Or maybe not. Damn! Damn, them some big titties. Is anyone actually watching this? This is right about where a tri-monitor setup would be perfect. Oh, hey, there's a streamer. There's a viewer. Hi there. I'm painting a night shot of downtown Miami from the perspective of Dodge Island, looking almost directly at the American Airlines International Basketball Stadium. Hi, how are you doing this evening, fine viewer? I am for all intents and purposes, not dead inside for once. So there's that. I hope I entertain you, appease you, something whatsoever. Insert deep moral meaning of life here. But, you know, figure give streaming a try, see if it's really for me. Well, fuck, there's a nice big old glob right there. Shit. Scoot you out of the way. Yo, what's up? ¿Qué pasó? Greetings from South Florida. English Gaming Channel came from the TNG channel. Awesome. Hey, there's 2 people in here now. Awesome. Never really tried streaming before. I've done a painting before, but I've never tried streaming while painting, and gives me someone to talk to, I guess, if there's people to talk to. Oh, the Gaming Network Discord. Yeah, I used to, way back in the day, play Pirates of the Burning Seas. Got real dead, though, after Sony bought it. And I chalk that up to bad mismanagement, either purposely or unpurposely by Sony. I like them as a tech company, but they just kind of squandered that potential, if you know what I mean. But I'm not sure you were here when I said what I was painting, but I'll say it again in case anyone missed it. There's a shot that I found on Google Earth, or not Google Earth, Google Images search when looking up Miami nighttime. And it's a shot of the, what the hell is the bridge called again? Not the Rickenbacker. The, not Douglas. It's a bridge going to the port, Dodge Island. It's really famous. It's got these purplish pink lights on it, all over it, going up and down. MacArthur Causeway. That's what it's called. Looking into downtown towards almost dead centered on the American Airlines basketball arena. And it's a really pretty kind of 80s neon shot, in my opinion. Let's put in. Awesome. Yeah, I appreciate Portalists trying to keep the game up. But at the same time, I think Sony did something to the code of the game when they sold it to Portalists. Because they've never gotten the balance right. And I think it's such an indie company that they've just kind of forgotten about it. That or they're just going to let the money ride in as is. Which is kind of a shame because I may have come in late to the game. Hell, I had the game before I had Minecraft. But even back when I was playing it in like 2010, 2011, place was just hopping. People were just so kind and generous. And on the bit of the backstabbing side, too, sometimes. But cross-teamers were never that big of an issue. Oh. Discord. Yeah, pocket grabbers, I'll say. Oh, sweet. No mercy. ¿Qué pasó? We got another friend. Ooh, this is a hard part, doing the arches. Last time I kind of just mocked up the MacArthur Causeway, but this time it's got a lot more colors in it. Fuck. How's it going, all? Nothing much, man. Fuck yeah, bud. Just Today's Sunday still, right? Or is it Monday? Fuck, I'm losing track of time, man. I might need just a hairbreadth more paint on this brush. But yeah. Oh, right, because different time zones. Yeah. Just reading the comments here. This is legit my first stream. So, hi, you're seeing someone lose their virginity streaming. You should invite your friends in the call to the stream. Jesus, 3:30 a.m. Bit of a night owl, aren't you, Mr. English Gaming Channel? Oh, yeah, that's going to be a right pain in the ass. Maybe I should just... Well, I think about it. Just black down. What's that expression? How's that song go again? I see a red door, but I want it painted black. Yeah, no, it's really good Rolling Stones tune. In fact, I actually legitimately on the front of my house have a... What color would I best describe it? It's not a crimson and it's not a burgundy, but it's like a dark red front door, not even joking. And more than a couple of occasions, I've been tempted to mask off the doorknob or the knob, the lock, the small little port circle window, the spyglass part next to that, the mail slot and the door knocker, and just hose the top half of it with black paint. Yeah, I guess a maroon, something like that. It's like, this is too vibrant, but it's like in the same level of gray. If that makes any sense to anyone. And just hose it down with rattle cans. But like only the top half of it. So that way you could see it was still a red door. Something artsy and fartsy. VC. Oh, hey! Welcome to the guest of honor, Cyril the Wolf, ladies and gentlemen. A huge musical inspiration for myself. And quite the celebritant on Twitch himself. in case you were all wondering, he is within the next month or 2 or 6 going to be releasing a new album, so you should like totally buy it. I know I'll probably be looking forward to it myself when I get some money to buy it. Shameless plug. Oh, I don't know. I have my sauces. Oh, voice chat. Oh, I was like, God, I have been out of gaming contact in a while, haven't I? God, I am more than a little rusty on some of my text abbreviations, aren't I? Jesus. Well, we had a solid 4 people in here. Never thought my first stream would be this successful. Now, if I could just figure out how the hell to do this exact same setup on Twitch, I'd probably be a little better off. I'll come in with a very light coat of pink underneath this to give it sort of an underglow. Oh, right. Screw you too, headphone cords. This happens to me all the fucking time. This thing, 9 motherfucker, out, son of a bitch. Everything's fine. Something just fell. As I was saying before, my head for a bigger brush fell. I was bitching and moaning about how my headphone cord is just a little too short or a little too long, depending on the way you look at it. It's either just long enough to allow you to get in reach of everything, but that's also a problem because it's just short enough to where it gets caught in the chair of my arm, or the arm of my chair. Derp. Oh, well, I got the shade of color going. Holy shit, the comments are hopping tonight. Brushed. Fuck, I got paint coming off the brush in my mouth as I'm holding it with my teeth. Use Twitch. Motherfucker, I'm not trying to scroll down that. I'm trying to scroll down this. So on YouTube, I'd rather diversify. Fair enough. I'm just trying to get into the swing of things. And for the life of me, YouTube made it easier to do this setup with just my webcam because Twitch wanted to constantly badger me about OBS or some fucking screw you, cheap enamel paint. Come off, come off. If not, screw you too. City comes a silhouette on the ocean downtown. Right, you're Jesus, you're bright. I need to check into that. Screw you, Andy. Oh, that works great in my picture here. She said it's so fucking bright. Let's put some buildings into the skyline, shall we? Motherfuck. That's what I'm talking about. This cord is just long enough to get caught under shit. Doesn't play display. Shrugs. Only speaking on my experience. Giving it no issues. Water's going to be a fun one because that's got a bunch of nice, pretty colors in it. All my good intentions, there's a shadow in the dark. It comes to me infrequently and breaks your bucket. You bitch! Mother of fuck. This damn brush keeps on having its paint chip away, and it's really starting to get on my nerves. Nail trimmers to the rescue. I'm currently using, in case anyone's interested, a pair of nail trimmers as a plane to pretty good effect, actually. Hold on a sec, guys. I'm making sure that I don't have to deal with paint flakes getting into my work. All right, good. I probably will, man. So I'm in hot water, get rid of the dried paint. Definitely something to do, but this is like the only brushes I really have going for me right now, so I'm not going to do it right now because I got everything set up and I'm comfortable, if that makes any sense. And I just used a pair of nail clippers to get rid of the excess paint. I tell you, you've done some painting yourself there, English gamer. Way this goes a keys and they take off their clothes soaking. Caught in a dream, her skin shines crystalline. Wait, didn't I get neon orange? Haha! I have a use for you finally. Made in the USA. Van Gogh, huh? Good choice. Anyone here a fan of synthwave, like new retrowave stuff? Anyone? Damn paint flakes. Maybe I should water this mix down because it's a little thick. Hello? Anyone? Anyone there? It's a very 80s style genre. So if you're into like 80s style music, like from Miami Vice or stuff, it's definitely a must check. It's techno, but with a classic twist, I guess. Because unlike a lot of modern pop songs, I've noticed that new retrowave doesn't try to hide the fact that it is techno. Like if you listen to like pop songs today, with the exception of like some newer singles coming out now that are done purposely in the style of like an 80s piece, you'll hear a lot of generic stuff that sounds like real instruments or is very bass heavy. And I've never really been a fan of that style myself. Not you. There's a particular artist I'm listening to right now. His name is it's Miami Nights, if I'm not mistaken. Or sorry, no, The Midnight is his name. And Miami Nights is another good one too, but it's like his most recent album called Nocturnal, and it is absolutely fabulous if you're into synth stuff at all. Because it doesn't try to be anything generic. It tries to be synth, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I'm just going to have to paint over that. Fuck. OTT. Oh, over the top? Well, let's give Nocturnal a listen, and then you tell me if it's over the top. It's not trying to be anything but what it's originally emulating, which is very 80s sounding synth. Which one was I going to use? I could put a single bit of purple on this. Shameful of me. Barely used any purple on this. Oh shit, I actually have quite a few viewers. Invite your friends, guys. I'm not shy. I really got nothing to hide, really. It's actually rather enjoyable for me. Have you gone? It can be, though it is very time consuming. I started this almost an hour ago, and it doesn't seem like that much time has passed, when in actuality it has. It's very time consuming, and you don't necessarily realize just how much time has passed until, well, shit, there goes 6 hours of my life that I didn't even realize went by, kind of deal. Didn't I get yellow too? Which one was I using for you? True. Need to add just a teeny bit of water to this solution. Just the tiniest amount would be more than enough. Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that. Right. Well, in this deep, can't really stop now. Where is that purple brush? What, something wrong? How bad's the latency? It is 11:15 my time now. Let me know when that comes through, because just add whatever your time zone amount is to, and it'll tell you what kind of latency we're talking about. Are we talking 30 seconds Or are we talking like 3 minutes here? Let's see, what was I going to do? Right, purple. Just to finish off this back corner. I wish there were timestamps on when message was sent. So it's probably not that bad of a delay. Yeah, sometimes I just get so trapped in a synthy mood because I grew up in Miami, and I've sort of been rediscovering my hometown through the revival of synthwave stuff. And it's been rather enjoyable, to be honest with you. Where's on? That's weak sauce. You guys get it, but I don't, because I'm on the PC Master Race. It seems like YouTube's punishing us. Well, let's all right, where's that big brush? I will in a bit. It's really amazing just how little black paint you need. So, what do y'all think of weed? Oh, we've lost 2 people. That's kind of sad. Weed is agreed. I know that my state, Florida, is at least got medical now, but I don't know what the situation for pot over in the UK is like. So if If you're interested in filling me in on that, more power to you, brother. All right, now I got to do this shit upside down. And a lot of people do call it just that, herb. Justifiably so. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. It's amazing how quickly this black acrylic. Is this acrylic or is this enamel? Acrylic dries. Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit. Waiting for this to dry. It's gonna be a bitch. No. Definitely no. Yes. Fighting this wet paint's right pain in the ass. Of course, this is the thinnest brush. Brother, I wish I was that good, but that's a skill on a whole nother level entirely. I'm not even going to try to attempt something that complex because they have a good understanding of what the hell they're doing, and usually those guys use templates. I've seen a couple of guys live, I guess you could say. They are on a whole nother level of talent. Oh, hey, we got a new viewer. Welcome, friend, to the mess called Painting live stream. Buenas noches. Oh, hey, welcome back. I wouldn't mind video calling with you, but I'm not sure. Is it just me that's getting transmitted through the speakers? Like, or are you guys hearing anything else? I don't know, considering I'm going to trucking school in less than a week. I mean, I'd like to. Oh, good. So I can still listen to my music while chatting your ass off. Just bring No Mercy into the call. ¿Qué pasó? Painting. Oh, nice. Yeah, fuck. Of course it's coming up. You know, wouldn't it be hilarious? I fucking turn into one of these highwaymen guys. It would be incredible. No, the highwaymen were a special group of artists native to Florida. And their art was done on like cardstock and cardboard and just whatever they could paint on that they could use. Get what I mean? And they were basically next to homeless. A lot of starving artists are, but these guys got famous because of how good their art was of natural Florida at the time. And there's a whole collector's market for them, and they're very desirable. Of course, I think all but like one of them is dead now. So that's one of the main reasons. It's like 20 or 30 guys. Ah, I see. The rims of sky. Skyrim. It's just like Minecraft. Mod it till it crashes. And then throw more mods at it to make it work again. Are we talking full-on nudity, or are we just talking like plugs? Because full-on nudity that definitely fixes a lot of problems I have with that game. Nah, my buddy does. And dude, I have enough addictions in my life. First and foremost, car parts. Secondly, Minecraft. That's because Andy's a little fucking whiny bitch cunt who doesn't understand my love for cars. It's like his love for traps. I need it! It looks so much fun! It makes me think of back to when I was still playing Pirates of the Caribbean online, dude. It look. No, it looks way more like Pirates of the Caribbean Online from like 06. It was actually a lot of fun. Until Disney decided to kill it in favor of Club Penguin! Ha! 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 You're funny, Disney! Ha! 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 If Walt could see what happened to his company, he would be turning over in his grave. Because how much is a ticket just for a one-day ticket to Disneyland or Disney World right now? Potco is technically back up under the name of... Wait, seriously? Is it? I thought they were still in the dev phase of getting that back up because of legalese bullshit. Yeah, there was a couple of games like that. It's in the beta. You mean the everlasting beta, that it never leaves and never can leave because of copyrights and bullshit. Sure. Let's go with that. At one point in time, that game was raking in bank for Disney. I saw commercials for it on TV, dude. Oh, yeah, it was huge back in 06. Free to play, no purchase required. With unlimited. Really? Agreed. Wait, correct me if I'm wrong. I've seen a small number of Skyrim mod reviews. Lover's Lab, that's the one with the sex chamber rooms, right? Where the bitches are naked all over the place. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Jesus, how wide is this building? It's a downtown shot of Miami, if you can see it on. It's looking from Dodge Island towards downtown Miami via the MacArthur Causeway. What's your cat doing? All right. Smart cat. Smart cat. Yeah, I'm here. Smart cat. Aren't most cats like that, though? No. I believe you're thinking of which sold on their pie. Oh, really? It's up and live. I should Maybe check into that just for old time's sakes. Legends of Pirates Online. That's what it used to go by in the community. And I had some friends back then who were, a couple of them were founders. Like they were some of the beta testers and the alpha testers. So they had a gold name. That is, if they paid for the unlimited membership, which was honestly Disney's worst cash grab ever. Like, you had tiers. You had completely free to play. You had the next tier up, and then you had premium. And premium unlocked everything. And if you were previously a premium member and you lost it, you lost access to some of your features like ships, which made it a whole bunch of bunk to a lot of players in the community. And it's one of the reasons it was never mega popular. It's, a lot of shit was hidden behind paywalls. Oh. Dude, you're worse than me. I got on to Arizona to cure my fucking Gatorade addiction, dude. It's cheaper, and that's why I have it. Like, gallon to gallon, that's $3 down there versus $4 for a gallon of Gatorade. So, yeah. Damn, I'm going through a lot tonight. What? No shit. Nah, I'm talking about reconnecting with old friends. You want to know the crazy thing is? I bumped into a buddy I knew back in Pirates of the Caribbean online when I was still playing Pirates of the Burning Seas. He ran by the username of Soda Pop. And me and him were pretty close buds in a couple of guilds that we had at one point in time. So it was rather interesting to bump into an old face like that. I was like, there's no way this is the same dude. And sure as shit, Soda Pop 3, I think was his username in Burning Seas. No, I only recently started doing it. Say again? Here, hold on. Let me show you what I have painted before. And I can just stick it like that. Be like that. I actually never think I really finished this one. God, it's so hot in here. Hold on. Really that toasty in there? Fuck me. But yeah, here's previous attempt. I can't fucking hear you for shit. And actually, because of the craptacular quality of my video camera, it actually does look a lot better than it really is. Hold on a sec. Because I still can't hear you because my headphones are off. Fuck, it is toasty. I'm back. I'm not even joking, though, dude. Like, my webcam is absolute craptacular material. Boy. Well, so is mine, but you don't see me tossing it out. When Pirates Online went down, many went of us running seas. I'm Anthony Longshot. Actually, Anthony Longshot does ring a bell. Were you ever associated with Rogues of Fortune? Like, did you know that guild? Wasn't really so. Oh my. No, just a Discord channel. It's really good for you guys and me that you guys can't see this fucking user's avatar picture. No. Deco's a part of this channel, but it's just the user's avatar image is like, yeah, that popped up on screen. I was like, yeah, I'm real glad I'm not sharing screens right now. You guys were Spanish, weren't you? I think I recognize Cutthroat McRage. Rage's Marauders. Wait. Was that Gage? Gage 11 from way back in the day? Were you the Spanish or the French? Because I recognize the name. Ship versus ship. It was a big deal when it came out because at that time, other players, the only way they could duel each other was in 1v1 AVCOM. So it was a big deal at the time. You're too young for that shit. Yeah, fam. Boy. Yeah, you're too young. And I'm not allowed to tell you because you're underage. Trust me, you don't want to see what Andy posts there. Full-on trap manga and XXX. But why, though? Cutthroat King and the Black Wolf. Message redact. What the fuck? That's no fun. Oh, fuck. 2011? I wish I had gotten on that Minecraft craze earlier. You fucking kidding me? Damn straight. No, I've had a channel since 2009, but I didn't start posting until 11. Over 200. Go to videos. Boy. Well, I'm not going to be able to help you because I'm going trucking, unfortunately. Got to get money. Car parts are an expensive addiction, and an addiction I must feed. And I'm Jack O'Connor, huh? All right, Jack. I'm both, actually. Like, that should be my most recent video. Is me taking a minivan, a 2001, 2003 Chrysler. Yeah, about there. There's a difference between good and fast. Which do you prefer? Yeah, that's fast. For a minivan, yes. For anything else, no. 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 Go watch the video if you got so many fucking questions. Of course you will. Anyways, Jack. I recognize the name. I distinctly remember in that being an English Rage Hunter name. Yeah. One of the campers that'd sit there right between Haiti and between Hispaniola and Cuba. Right in that strait there. And a low profile ship, and then pop up like in less than 20 miles out of nowhere to fucking pounce on shipping. Meaning, I've thought about it. I haven't played it in months. Oh yeah, you'd get absolutely demolished. Well, I'm painting, dude. Sure, but no promises I'd be able to do it anytime soon, because tomorrow's going to be a real busy day. Should probably. Like, nigga, the only kind there is. What kind of trucking is there? What kind of trucking? Boy. Yes, the only kind of trucking there is. Yeah, you're not getting on that fucking page, virgin. But like seriously. Yeah, I'm gonna be working with a company that's one of these lower 48 continuous state companies. No, you would say I'm running with a wrecker crew. Haven't you ever? Haven't you ever? Haven't you ever seen fucking Highway Through Hell? It's a Weather Channel show. No, for you to be a weeb, you'd have to be a Naruto. Someone who speaks in Japanglish is a weeb. True story. I had an ex-girlfriend whose sister was full-on speaking Japanglish weeaboo. Filthy, disgusting weeaboo trash. It was beyond cringy. Japanglish. Yeah, that's what makes you an otaku, someone who is a fan, whereas a weeaboo is a filthy scum sucker. Slit your wrist, get pissed, and jump off a bridge. Tell me about it. Oh, God. Why is she your ex? Define complicated. How far away did you move? Get a car, dude. What a bitch! Start working a street corner. You got Craigslist. Hey, man. Fucking offer up your virginity. Old men love that shit. Oh. So, pimping out one of your friends. You're even more deceptive than I thought, brother. You're what? Why? Please explain why you're in that school. Because basically, it's turning out really nice. Like, I think it still looks like shit, but yeah. I said it like 3 or 5 times in this fucking live stream. Eastern. No. C. C. Congratulations, you earned yourself a cookie. Oh, yeah, I need neon blue. Do I have neon blue? I do not. Depends. Like, some people pull it off, others not so much. And it also depends heavily on the color. Again, depends on. Again, it depends on the color. Yeah, again, depends on the color. Lots of hair care product. Ew. Ew. You nasty motherfucker. I did not need that visual image. What time zone are you in? Send me some weed. Pussy. Weed's fun. If you say you don't need it, you need it. No, they do not. I can promise you now, they do not. Trust me. If you think you don't need weed, you're kidding yourself because you do. If you have like behavior control medicine, smoke a fat blunt. That's all you need. Hell, I'm sure fucking... Oh, we lost someone. Oh. I would... No, because weed's on a whole nother scale of... because personally, I would have that reversed. Yeah. You're not a legal adult until 21, but you can smoke weed and cigarettes at 18. Personally speaking. Though the reason they set weed at 21 is because they're basing on alcohol laws, which is partly the reason why weed is illegal. Fun fact. Wow, we're back to 3. Awesome. Wow, we're pushing 2 hours now. Probably, because the way it was explained to me, to get a Class A license, let me put it to you this way, is like several $1,000s, or can be. And some companies will sponsor your classes to get a license, right? And this is, I'm getting hired with a company that will sponsor me. But if you do, depending on the circumstances, you have to sign a contract saying that you're only going to work with that company for X number of months, weeks, years. And this company seems to be fairly reasonable at 10 months. But the class itself is 4 weeks long. Now, I could have taken a 3.5 long week class in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and only learned on an automatic. So I could have either A, taken a shorter class that didn't teach me as much as I would like to and froze my nuts off, or B, go to Jacksonville, which is what I'm doing, learn on a manual, which is a much better way to learn, and, oh yeah, not freeze my nuts off. 3.5 weeks versus 4 weeks. No. neither, because they're both schools for the company. Yeah. Yeah. Trust me, I learned on a manual. I mean, I drive an automatic, but that's because my manual's history. And I'm trying to rebuild it. Again, car parts addiction. So, little backstory. My mom, when I was just a little kid, got a used car. It was a 1985 Toyota Tercel station wagon 4x4 SR5. And what that means is it's basically a second generation Corolla from the mid 80s. Well, it's a second gen Tercel, but it was a 4x4, which to my knowledge, the US only got, which you would think that would be a good thing. But the thing is, this is in an age when Toyota made really good fuel efficient cars. And really hard to kill ones at that. And the little 3A motor is, I haven't ran it in years at this point, but I guarantee you if I were to rewire it and fire it right now, it would snap right over on the second turn because they're just that good. Get what I'm saying? The problem lies in the transmission. It depends on the manufacturer. I'm going to put this up for a moment because I've hit a point of desalinization. Just drop it right there. Basically, what happens is that you have an implement of movement, the engine, and then you have a multiplier of movement, the gearbox. This is either an automatic or manual transmission. And so, regardless of which, the gearbox is doing a lot of work. And to welcome to the mess that is my room. Just point that towards me. And summarize in as few words as possible, what you end up having the problem is something that, if poorly manufactured, gets abused to no tomorrow. Lots and lots of moving parts. And the more moving parts you have, the more you have to overbuild them. If you don't do that, you're going to run into reliability issues. And in a nutshell, sometimes. Again, sometimes. Not the more gears, just the wider the gear itself. But no, manuals, historically speaking, in my experience anyways, have been a little on the tougher side by comparison to their automatic brethren. And that's because they kind of have to be, because they got a lot more abuse, because modern automatics are so much more superior. You look at the Hellcat with the automatic option, it's faster with its 8-speed automatic than it is with its 6-speed manual. Get what I'm saying? And that's because a lot of the work's being done by computers, because it'll be able to rev match gears better than you ever could. But older automatics had relied more on the torque converter, which in an automatic took the place of the clutch in a manual. But getting back to my Yoda, the problem it has is that parts are extraordinarily rare for it, because the four-wheel drive version only existed in the second gen Tercel station wagons only. Didn't exist in the first gens, which were still called Tercel Corollas or Corolla Tercels, and did not exist in the third gen that came after it. So you're looking from like 83 to 87 with the Tercel transmission for its specific gearbox, one. Two, the guys who have them in working order are not forking them over for any dollar amount. And even if they do because it's wrecked, yeah, they're going to sell it to another collector of these things, because 45 highway, 35 city on a carburetor. Joe Blow could work on this. This is early days of OBD1, for Christ's sakes. So guys really like these drivetrains. They're just that nice. So good luck finding parts, because there isn't any in the junkyards. Believe me, I've checked. Hell, at one point a couple years back, like in the early 2000s, the carburetor broke. Like, it literally had the case break on it. And there was no one in the lower 48 that could supply a rebuilt carburetor out of a parts yard. So we literally had to order a remanufactured carb straight from a manufacturer to replace it. And that was a hell of an expensive job. But again, this Toyota was competing against fucking Volkswagen Beetles and Volkswagen Golfs and Volkswagen Rabbits. These things were built to be serviceable by Joe Blow. They were not designed like they are today, where cram everything into the engine bay and make it as light as possible. Also, cover the engine with plastic and make it so that they can't work on it by themselves anymore. Literally every car company nowadays, except for maybe Ford, GM, and Chrysler, and that's a big maybe. Get what I'm saying? Sometimes. Nissan is really bad for that. And I don't think it's even intentional. If you ever get your hands on like an 06 to 14 350 or 370Z Nissan, pop the hood on that motherfucker. The first thing you're going to find is a plastic heat shield. Reflector shield. My bad. That will cover the majority of the drivetrain. You take that off, and you quickly realize just how tight the packaging is on those things. Mighty Car Mods did one for Need for Speed Payback as to ride the hype train, if you will, car, to follow the views. And they were bitching and moaning so much about just doing a header upgrade, which on older American V8s, dude, that's the fucking simplest operation you could even think of. But on a 350 or 370Z, oh, hell no. You have to take top half of the motor apart to even think about it. These cars are designed to be worked on with the subframe out of the engine bay, dude. It's actually really horrible for that. Really is. And to do just an exhaust kit takes 12 hours on a 350 or 370Z. Not even joking. Yeah. Assuming you have all the parts right there. Because you have to get so much shit out of the way before you even take the stuff off that you want to replace. And then it's lots and lots and lots of bashed knuckles, because you got about that much space to wiggle your hand around. So you better hope that you got some really good low turn wrenches, Because otherwise, you're fucked, son. Yeah, it's that bad. Oh, Fords are even worse. Guys who work on Fords stateside specifically know that they're in for an easy paycheck. Because, oh yeah, that motor's blown its guts out again, so we might as well just junk this thing, because, yeah, it's probably got bad pistons now because it's all, oh, yep, there it is. I just stuck a scope in it. It's gone. Kind of deal. Especially the power jokes, the older power jokes. You want to hear a Ford Power Stroke joke? Hold on, I'm working on it. Way to ruin the mood, Virgin. Power jokes are the punchline of the diesel truck world, and they were really bad for the longest time. I've spoken to just a buttload of mechanics that have worked on Ford Power Stroke diesels, and with the exception of like the 2015s and newer, they're just junk. Cracked cylinder heads, cracked pistons, cracked blocks, head gasket blow by like you wouldn't believe. They're just a fucking joke. They're a clattering punchline. Especially the 6.0. It's got the nickname of the 6 blow because it eats through head gaskets. Because the head studs are just not that strong. They're like these stretch to torque bolts, which a lot of manufacturers are using nowadays. And they're just junk. They're absolute junk. The newer ones are all right, but that's because they got a real diesel machine shop behind them, i.e. International Harvester, which, yeah, they built some pretty badass diesels. They're the only diesel that I would, at least in comparison to the hierarchy of diesel engines for Joe Blow pickup. You have Power Stroke right sitting at the bottom and shit. You have maxi pads like a half mile above that, and they're going up against Cummins, which is, well, specifically the 596 BTs, which is a specific motor series, and 4 BTs. And then you have International Harvester diesels, which are right up there with Detroit diesel. They're just, yeah, you never have to worry about those motherfuckers ever. Oh. Buy Car Mechanic Simulator. You'll understand everything in a real short amount of time. It's actually a really fun game, dude. Like, no lie. And it's pretty cheap, and it's got a bunch, like a literal fuck ton of mod support like you would not believe. Yeah, I'm probably going to head to bed myself. All right, everyone. I guess that's the end of the stream. Never really expected it to be this successful, so yeah, for real. So I'll talk to you guys another time. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll probably do this some more. Later, stalkers.